Greetings, citizens of Tetris, and welcome to 2025. But yes, it is a 32-player flat bracket. The top 8, they get an automatic 2-round bye. The 9th through 16th get a 1-round bye. And then all those people on the right have to play against each other to see who will end up in the ultimate round of 16. So, and a rollover for iBall gets the 1.6 million on 29 speed. Oh no, and he can't get the bar over. That's going to be a top out for Dan B at A08. And iBall is good in game number 3 and will be moving on to the round of 16. They are on seed and they are ready to begin the blue bracket top 16 for CTM Masters event January 2025. Let's go 3, 2, 1 Tetris. On the left side, it is Alex T coming in at seed number 4. Alex T has returned to the Masters event after a bit of a hiatus. Alex T with a great 2024, having won 3 Masters? Was it 3? Yeah, Fractal started off the year with 3. Alex T won 3. Scooty won 2 Masters plus Lone Star. Sidnev is in there. Dog. So Alex T, an amazing year. Took a little bit of a break, but now is back with a PB of 16.7 million. When last I looked, that was second on the overall list. He's a 6-time CTM Masters event winner, having won in I don't even remember. When did he even win? He won his first one back in 2021, December 2021, and he won 2 in a row. I remember he won the 2022 January one. He won 3 in 2024. Those were all in a row, by the way. Alex has made the finals an additional 3 times. So when Alex makes the finals, he is 6-3. A 6-3 record in the finals. He's made the semis an additional 4 times. Oh, maybe he's made the finals more than that. Who made up this sheet? I think this is wrong. This is totally wrong. Somebody made up this sheet and it's wrong. Anyway, don't worry about it. I'm sick. It doesn't matter. Alex T gets to the finals a lot and he's amazing. This is wrong information. Who did this? I gotta fire my person. Anyway, he's got 3 Emmy wins in a row. He was second in Genesis in February 2024. And, of course, a game crasher. And he's Alex T, man. And the reigning CTWC world champion. I know, I just rattle on whatever's in front of me. It doesn't matter whether it's real or not. We're just going to have to restart the match so I'll dub it over. It doesn't matter. Anyway, okay. So that is Alex T. Everybody knows and loves Alex T. Huge star of the game. Certainly a first ballot Tetris Hall of Famer. iBall on the right side coming in seed number 20. Had to play the early rounds. Defeated Akatu and Dan V to make it here into the top 16. iBall has 2 semifinals appearances. Looking for more. Both of those appearances came in 2024. So 2024, a big step up year for iBall in terms of results. And really just, skill level. I mean, he just came, just kind of roaring through. Was second overall in the Montreal 2024 regional. Second to Tristop. That was a great time. He's got a PB of 3.6 million last time I looked. Out of Canada. So Short Sword says Alex has gone 6-5 in finals. All right, well, he's still a winning finals player. Thanks, Stolen Short Sword. I don't know. Something happened to my data sheets as well. I'm a real mess this month. My illness has just totally derailed everything that I had aspired to do preparation-wise for this month. So my apologies for being terrible. 387 for Alex T. He is out of his dig, and he is now trying to keep that well open, which he does. Gets a Tetris, 412, 468 for iBall. See how iBall's going to try to dig out of this. Okay. And he made the semis an additional 9 times. All right. He's amazing. Tetris for Alex T, 459, 494 for iBall. No prediction. I don't run the prediction. I just let the moderators do it. And if there's a moderator, all right, there's an adjustment for iBall that kind of went haywire, trying to adjust for that incoming J piece. T didn't quite spin the way he wanted it to. And so now, all right, so iBall with these adjustments, not quite working out for him right now. Kind of jacking up his board. He's still got a lead, though. 542 for him. 506 for Alex T. I mean, somebody can still run a prediction if they haven't already. Man, it's pretty darn close, and it's just game 1, so. Yeah, we don't have enough mods. All right, I'll mod someone else. All right, Tetris for Alex T into 19 at 599, 618 for iBall here on 19. All right, Tetris for iBall, almost the same lines, and iBall ahead by about 11,000. Now it is the same lines, and he's ahead by 13,000. So it's pretty darn close here at level 20. Board starting to climb for iBall, but keeps it open, keeps that well exposed, and gets the Tetris down there. And he's now at 702, 695 for Alex T. Alex is literally locked in. I think, yeah, there's, we'll worry about that when we come back here. The board's still good. 700,000 for Alex, 738 for iBall. All right, a skimming at Tetris for Alex T, 728. There's Tetris for Alex. Looks awesome. I mean, that's how you want to think of Alex right there, right? 798 iBall, 790 for Alex T. When he gets his his official presidential portrait painted, it's going to be that face right there. 823 for Alex, 828 for iBall. I am predicting Alex will be the president of the U.S. one of these days. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Tetris for iBall, 893, 884 for Alex T. There's a Tetris for Alex, 915. Tetris for Alex, 948, level 26. Just about the same line count. iBall ahead by about 9,000 points. iBall gets a Tetris. What's wrong with the shaking board in one of the captures? I mean, that's just a feature of the capture. Sometimes, you know, you're trying to capture analog devices. It can be very unstable. We do our best. 990 for Alex. iBall at A89. Same line count. And iBall up by 65,000 points. It's another Tetris for iBall. He's got the B25. A skim, a Tetris for iBall. He's into 28 at A61. So iBall with four lines ahead and 100,000 points ahead. So certainly a pace lead for iBall as we head into 29. The speed is about to double. Long bar Tetris iBall into 29 at C01. That's a 1.2 million. Long bar in for Alex at B34. A Tetris for Alex. And both of these players can go a while. Both PBs, you know, iBall with a 3.6 million, Alex way more than that. But they can both go for a while here on 29. iBall with a Tetris, but meanwhile is going to misdrop a J piece, and that's going to create some gaps here. He's going to clean those away fairly easily, but now needs to get that board back into shape. This is going to allow Alex potentially a chance to make up some of this difference here. Alex going to take a safe triple down that right side. Another gap here created by iBall. All right, he's going to uncover it in a few lines. C76 for Alex T. He's back by about 70,000, 60,000. Tetris for iBall, D88. C87 for Alex T. 100,000 point lead for iBall. Tetris for Alex. iBall's board starting to climb. That is going to be unsurvivable. That's a top out at D93. The target for Alex is D94, but his board starting to climb. Long bar down to the right, and he gets a Tetris. He's 16,000 points away, and I think he knows the situation. So he's going to bring this down. Needs to get to D94. There's D92. There's one, and he needs one more line, and that is going to do it. Alex T will take game number 1. What a great game to start us off here in our first match of the night. Alex T and iBall 3-2 on Tetris. Alex up 1-0. Starting off with the ILZ. I love Zempro. Or I love Zella Zowie. All right, we are underway in game number 2 between these two great players. All right, a tuck with the T and a Tetris for iBall, 92,000. Alex, a little bit of garbage here to clean up early on. Same line, same score. Imagine iBall will get set up before Alex does. And there's a Tetris for iBall. But iBall is set up not too soon after. Oh, nice overhang tuck set up there with that flat long bar to make room for the incoming L piece to get Tetris ready for iBall. I wish I would see something like that, but I didn't. All right, iBall with a Tetris, 163, 143 for Alex T. All right, Alex T with kind of another garbagey looking board. Oh, whoa, the T piece to the left kind of got there in like 2 chunks. There was like a second effort to get that over for Alex. 157 for Alex, 216 for iBall. Dirty Tetris iBall, 241, 203 for Alex T. There's a long bar over for Alex. These two have met up in CTM 3 times in the past. And Alex has taken all 3 of those. 2 sweeps and then 1 3-1. So iBall looking to turn the tables a little bit. iBall has taken a match off of Alex T in Classic Tetris League. 2 matches, actually. off of Alex and CTL. $401 for iBall, $324 for Alex T. One match was in the playoffs, says King. Tetris for Alex T, $348. There's a Tetris iBall, $426. Excuse me. The CTL, you know, when you go and look up CTL results, it's like CTL season 27, 23, 19. They have numbered seasons. I wish it were like maybe like a season in a year or something like that, because then it'll be just easier to immediately know when these things are happening. But you know, like fall 2022 or something like that. All right, 520 for iBall. Of course, I don't really know the schedule for CTL, if it's seasonal or not seasonal or what, but 568 for iBall, 519 for Alex T. And we're just a few lines away from that 19 speed increase. Alex can potentially get one more Tetris. iBall is into 19 at 598, a healthy transition score. Alex is in at 566, pretty good as well. I would hate the TNP division numbering scheme. Probably. To the extent that these things try to mimic like European football leagues, like soccer leagues. I mean, I can't say it. How can you allow a tie? I mean, come on. This is America. There are no ties. Tetris iBall 686, 626 for Alex T. Tetris iBall 713. Another one for Alex at 679. Does an American football have ties too? Listen, you. Nobody asked you. 742 for iBall, 708 for Alex T. I mean, that's why. I mean, it's corrupt. They want people to follow it here in the U.S. Can't have ties. Nobody wants to go home. Oh, what a great game. We tied. I'd rather go home a loser than tie. You know? 828 for iBall, 794 for Alex T. Tetris for iBall, 861. Alex T. Couple of L pieces here to figure out. Throw to the left. Intentional T-spin. He's very excited. Oh my God. Pog T-spin. Tetris for Alex T, 886. Long bar over Tetris iBall, 922. Oh my God, the chat, you guys are disappointing me. They all love ties because nobody goes home sad. Except everybody, because you didn't win. You're supposed to win. Tetris for iBall, 993, 985 for Alex. All right, both players have maxed out. They're on level 27. Alex T with the Tetris 857. So he's back by a little, about 40,000 points. All right, Alex throwing a couple of squares over to that right side. Would love to have a bar here, though, to bring this down. Ends up having to take a triple just to have a decent stack going in to 20 at 9. Can he find a long bar here, or is he just going to have to take a burn? And this is pretty rough. He's going to have to, oh man, just getting droughted right before. And yeah, iBall not going to survive that drought. And Alex T with that Tetris is going to take the lead right after iBall topped out at B12. So Alex T will survive the drought that iBall did not survive. And that was the difference here in this game number 2. If iBall survives, I mean, maybe he continues, right? I mean, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I mean, one of the problems in baseball is that you can turn a team around from last place to first place actually pretty often. Like, it happens a lot. At least going from last place to being, in the playoffs and competitive. So I don't know if a full-on relegation scheme would work there, but there are teams that are just, just perennial cellar dwellers, and it would be good to punish them in some way. You're relegating Sparks and Minos to the Mino League? All right, long bar Tetris, Alex T, and another one. 71,000 for him, 91,000 for iBall. Tetris for Alex T, 125. I don't know if he's trying to sneeze or if he ate something hot or what Alex is doing right now, but he's got something happening over there. All right, Tetris for Alex, 239, 215 for iBall. Yeah, maybe that's what Alex is trying to do, is distract iBall, these head games. He's like, oh, iBall, take a look at what I'm doing here. And iBall, very curious, screen looker, of course. Don't fall for it. Long bar over Tetris for both. 242 for iBall, 286 for Alex T. There's the Tetris iBall. Tetris for Alex, 401, 357 for iBall. Tetris for iBall, 426, 410 for Alex T. All right, iBall setting up, seen him in this match setting up tucks, you know, coming in from the left side rather than the usual right. So interesting from iBall. 476 for him, 462 for Alex T. Usually as a DAS player, I want my, you know, tucks to be coming in from the right side so that when I tuck it in, I can get my wall charge. And almost always I'm going to be moving the next piece to the left, right? But for rollers, there is no wall charge, so I guess it doesn't really matter as much. So be more flexible, the direction of these tucks. 545 for iBall, 532 for Alex T. I'm new to Tetris. Who's Alex? Alex is the reigning Classic Tetris World Championship world champion. And a 6-time winner of the Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event. 560 for Alex T, 592 for iBall. 616 for iBall here into 19. But why is he a big deal? Well, he is the world champion and one of the greatest players ever to play the game. So it's like saying, like, why is Ted Williams a big deal? Well, he's like one of the best players ever. $666 for iBall, 637 for Alex T. There's another Tetris for Alex T. He's at 666, 671 for iBall. Who is Ted Williams? Oh, remember you don't remember that homeless guy with the golden voice? No, just kidding. He's an iconic baseball player from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Tetris for iBall, 740. There's one for Alex T, 705. All right, iBall setting up that dirty. Now he's going to have to uncover the dirty well as well, and the pieces are not great. I mean, iBall trying to bring this down, and he is succeeding in bringing it down. See if he can close it out. Dog playing Tetris in chat saying, those pieces just made me mad. I'm actually upset. So iBall still fighting long bar to the right. That's going to help. He's bringing it down. Brick by brick, he uncovers that dirty well. A skim and a Tetris for iBall. And he's going for another dirty, and he gets it. So 862 for him, 799 for Alex. So iBall needs to win this game to stay in the tournament. 898 for him. iBall starting off all the way in round one. Alex T, in virtue of finishing in the top 8 in qualifying, didn't have to play in the early part of the tournament, so this is his first match of the tournament. 939 for iBall, 908 for Alex. There's another one for iBall, so one line apart. Actually, same lines, and a 64,000 point lead for iBall. So about, a little less than 2 Tetrises. And iBall is in at a max out, A13. Alex T is into 29 at 982. All right, iBall trying to get set up for a Tetris here, trying to keep that open. And trying to, get into a Tetris situation, not overcommit to it. Oh, that long bar to the left. It's going to force him to burn that stack all the way back down, A73. Alex now just like 2,000 points behind. Tetris for Alex, B11. He's in the lead. But Alex's board starting to kind of complicate a bit. He's got a lot of material on that right side of the board. That's a good thing, though, because he can burn against it all. So you got plenty of burns here, and he's able to bring this down. iBall bringing his stack down, too, but he's back by about a Tetris. a little less than a Tetris. Alex set up in the middle. Long bar goes in Tetris. He approves. B73 for him. iBall trying to uncover. He does uncover. Looking for a quick bar. Gets it. Tetris for iBall. B53. B83 for Alex T. We're now just 50 lines away from the level 39 super kill screen. That terminal speed increase that will kill their games. Tetris for iBall. CO9. He's back in the lead. That left side, though, he's going to have to bring this board down a little bit to access it with a long bar, and he hangs a long bar, and that is going to be fatal for iBall. He's in the lead right now at 7-12, trying to eke out any points he can, but that is going to do it. So that misdrop, that hang on the left side, couldn't get, you have to tap that over 5. He only tapped it over 4, and then the second one tapped over 4 columns, and that was it. And iBall is done. Alex T will be moving on to the top 8. So GG's to you, iBall. You come a long way here. Couple of rounds. But, I mean, you ran into Alex T, one of the all-time greats. So GG to you, iBall. GG, Alex T. iBall, you're dismissed. Alex T, stick around because you're going to play the winner of the next match. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest Classic Tetris community online at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.